Yo, what's going on guys, Evil here, and today we're going to take a look at some cars in Breakpoint. So if you want to know if the IC8 Incursion is worth 75,000 credits, stick around in the video and you will get all the answers you need if you want to buy it or not. So according to the damage tests I've done, of course I had to use a rocket launcher NC4, but I think we all know that the answer for that was, well, very obvious. But yeah, like I said guys, this car is about 75,000 credits, and for the test for here I use my TAC 50 sniper rifle, which is an MK3, and it took me about 7 or 8 shots to blow this thing up. Now if you compare this to the other cars, you would be surprised because the 75,000 credits was, I hoped for, a little bit more tanky. However, I got really disappointed, and you will see that later in the video. Now it wouldn't be a real test if we didn't really go for behemoth hunting. So this is a level 160 behemoth defense area, and it was very fun to do. However, the time it took to kill this behemoth was also very disappointed, considering this thing cost about 75,000 credits and it shoots shells. Also, as you can see, I took a lot of damage there. So for enemy bases, normal fire, the gunner is pretty safe in there compared to the other cars. However, it seems like for this behemoth hunt it wasn't. I don't know why, maybe armor penetration. Here is my driver doing an advanced combat role, so even that you can do with this car. So thank you driver for showing me that. But yeah, I don't think that was the plan. So anyway, it took us a while to take this thing down, but we made it, we survived it. And eventually, of course, the behemoth took down our car. Eventually, I think the last mortar shell did the job and put the damn thing on fire. Now you can get 4 people in here, but like I said, my opinion, it is not really worth your money, and you will see that later on. Now here we have the MC1 Restraint. You can also get 4 people in this car. There is a little opening on the window, as you can see, and if you take a look at the shots I'm firing, it takes me 1 bullet less to blow the thing up. Now keep in mind guys, this is a car for I think 12,000 credits. So compared to the 75,000 credits, you would expect this thing to blow up faster, or the other ones stay alive a little bit longer. Now for the behemoth hunt, this was a really bad choice. Do not use this car for behemoth hunts. The minigun doesn't do enough damage to take it down. It's going to take you a very long time. We also discovered that, well, the car is not waterproof. Again, thank you driver for showing us that. So yeah, we didn't really went any further with this car because it wasn't going to happen anyway. Now this is the LC4 Coercion, which is about 10,000 credits. I did buy the 2 versions because you have an MK1 with a skin and the normal one. They're both identical except for the skin. And as you can see with my sniper rifle, the same amount of bullets. So this one is a car for 10,000 credits guys. So compared to the other one, the IC8 Incursion, that is insane. And it takes me 1 bullet less to destroy this car. So it's ridiculous. Now keep in mind guys, this is a really open window, so the gunner isn't going to be that safe in here. But the car is way faster, much easier to maneuver, so you're going to be a little bit more safer, depending if your driver doesn't do any combat roles or try to go and swim with the car. Now what I like about this one is when you're playing solo and you're driving around, you can instantly swap to this gunner seat and go back to the driver's seat in a second. Also, the shell shots recharge a lot faster than the IC8 Incursion. So my opinion guys, if you want to spend money on cars, buy this one and buy the MC1 Restraint, because you're going to be cheaper. You're gonna have 2 cars, one with a minigun and one that fires shells. And one car has 4 people, this car has 2 people, so you can always carry people if you want to. The IC-8 Incursion can also carry 4 people, but keep in mind guys, who wants to sit in the back of a car not doing anything while the gunner has having all the fun? So compare all these 3 cars. I think it's a no-brainer that the IC-8 Incursion is definitely not worth 75,000 credits. It is a little bit more tanky, but it's not going to make that massive difference, and it's not going to change your game, or you're not going to be invincible. However, with these 2 cars you have options. You can go for a minigun, you can go for shooting shells. I guess the gunner is a little bit more or less safe in these 2 last cars I show you than compared to the IC-8 Incursion. Now, if you do want to buy the IC-8 Incursion, it's totally fine guys. I bought all the cars in the game because I'm just a fan of vehicles. Like I said, the prices are ridiculously compared to the IC-8 Incursion, and I highly recommend buying the other 2 cars. You got 2 cars and you're gonna come out cheaper. If you really want to spend a lot of money, like 75,000, then guys, buy the Apache helicopter for about 55k. And if you don't know what helicopter to buy, I have a video out on my channel as well which shows you all the helicopters in the game, so you can have a look at which one you want to buy. So that's my opinion guys. I hope you got all the answers you wanted in this video, if the IC-8 Incursion was worth your money compared to the other cars in Breakpoint. I also want to thank everybody for the positive feedback I'm getting on my videos lately. It means a lot to me. And yeah, that's it for me guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, because I will be covering Breakpoint a lot more. I'm now waiting for the raid, which I will be covering on my channel as well. So stick around if you want to see some more Breakpoint. And again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.